Welcome in once again to a Cowboys Madden Sim. We are all the way into Week 14. Is Madden realistic? No, probably not, because the Cowboys are 10-2. They are hosting the Bengals on Monday Night Football in this sim, December 9th. This is what I call the Downey Bowl, because my family is all Bengals fans, even my wife. So who do you got winning this one? Bengals don't have a great success in the sim. They're just 6-6. Who you got? C for the Cowboys, B for the Bengals. Let me know in the comments. As a reminder, here's how we got here. 4 straight wins to open up the season. A missed field goal late by the Saints saved the Cowboys. They got kind of screwed against the Steelers. And then 3 turnovers by San Francisco. Very, very unrealistic. They beat the Falcons, beat the Eagles. A kind of ugly loss to Houston. Sloppy play across the board. Defense didn't get a single stop. They beat up on the Commanders and beat the Giants. Now remember, that Giants game was Thanksgiving. The Bengals game is Monday night. So in reality, this has now been 2 weeks worth of other games going on across the NFL since the last time we showed the NFC standings. The Cowboys have a 2.5 game lead in reality over the 2-seed Detroit now and the 3-seeded 49ers because the Cowboys beat both those teams head-to-head. They have a 3-game lead over the Philadelphia Eagles as they get set up to play this one. They put themselves in position to have immense success here. I like where this team is at. Let's see how things play out on Monday Night Football. The Bears are kind of lagging behind, a little bit the Seahawks as well, the Packers. Cowboys in good shape. They could potentially move themselves into clinching in December in the Sims example. So give me your score predictions of Cowboys-Bengals. Let's do the real-life score predictions because it's Madden and they clearly have a bias towards the Cowboys somehow, some way. Get those score predictions in for me in the comments section of today's show as we start this Madden Sim between the Cowboys and the Bengals. Cowboys, I put the Bengals in their white tiger. Just think they're pretty cool. I like them. By the way, Stone's a Bengals fan, so you guys can type boo if you want in the comments as well. Bengals in their color rush all whites. I put the Cowboys back in their navy. I did the math one year. There is no curse, by the way. Short kick, Turpin to the 10, 25, juking and gets upended, thrown down, and the Cowboys will come out on offense now. Dak Prescott in the navy. Here comes the 2022 season stats for him. The actual stats for Prescott, by the way, so far this season, 75.2%, 2,500 yards, 17 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns this year as well. They did the thing again, by the way, as well. Cowboys in the Navy, Prescott at quarterback, Rico Dowdle, the single back, a camera angle you never see in real life, shown to start. Prescott handoff to Dowdle. Dowdle is going to pick up 5 on that one. Second and 5 coming up here. As Dowdle drawing with Geno Stone. There's Madden Mike. He's not the most accurate sim. It just doesn't quite look like him. Looks like DeMar Chase, though. All right, 2nd and 5. Fullback in the game. It's Dowdle, offset eye. Stretch cuts it up, makes a man miss, down to the 40, and gets taken down just shy of it, actually. Nice vision there from Rico Dowdle. Type in those ones for a first down. I didn't put the right games in somehow for the sim. I don't know. All right, 1st and 10. Offset eye again. Prescott drops back to pass. Quick one, incomplete. A terrible throw by Prescott. Was not even close to CeeDee Lamb on that one. Just not even close. So we'll try again here. Second and 10. Dowdle offset to the right. Prescott drops back over the middle. Caught. There's a flag on the play. It's something like 7-3, or the flags in favor of the Bengals or the Cowboys, and it's a rare penalty on Cincinnati, roughing the passer. I think, by the way, there was actually a drop on that play as well because they said 2nd and 10. I didn't see roughing the passer. Did you? we'll take it. First down, Cowboys. Rare W for the refs. Something like 8-4 on the flags. That's a terrible slant flat combination. 2nd and 10. Omaha, Turpin is not RB1 because he's too small. Deuce Vaughn's got like 25 pounds on him. Turpin can't play running back. He's just not big enough. He's a gadget guy. 2nd and 10. Speaking of Deuce Vaughn, there he is in the game. Prescott corrals a high snap, corner out route caught by Tolbert. Finally, a completed catch in this one. Dak now just 1 of 4. Ugh, ugly start. That was a good pitch and catch there from Prescott to Tolbert. There's Tank Lawrence on the sideline. 1st and 10. Cowboys already in the Bengals, deep in Bengals territory in the red zone. 3 tight ends. They're all to the right. Handoff up the middle to Dowdle. He cuts it out wide, breaks a tackle, and gets taken down at the 10. A gain of 6 from Rico Dowdle. Some good running so far. We'll get to Mark's Super Chat here in just a minute. Second and 4. Prescott in the shotgun. Trips left, tight formation. Prescott looking. Flush throws off balance, and it's caught. How does that make any sense? Defies physics for a first down to Jalen Tolbert. There you go. We're in 1st and goal. We'll go to the Super Chat here after the Cowboys maybe score. Because it is 1st and goal from the 3. Fullback set, handoff. Elliott doesn't get it. They're going to say he lost a yard. 2nd and goal. Prescott and the Cowboys have marched the ball all the way down inside the 5 on the opening drive, thanks in part to a rare roughing the passer penalty. I believe the 4th call to go against the opposing team all year in the Sims. Prescott in the shotgun. Handoff to Dowdle. Gets nothing. He loses 2 yards. 3rd and goal coming up here. Well, you've run the ball twice and lost yardage. The passing offense has not been crisp to start. They got to get something here. Dak is just 2 of 5. Completing 70% of passes all year long. Prescott throws, end zone caught. He's in. Touchdown, Brandon Cooks. 6-0 Cowboys take the lead over the Bengals. Extra point coming up. As that extra point comes, couple super chats from my guy Mark. Why is JJ annoying every one of our stars? Whether Dak is worth it or not, waiting makes the price go up for CD11 Dak. Not to mention signing. No one's get to Mark's other super chat here as part of this, by the way, with the extra point coming up here. It's probably heavily Steven. If we're being honest, I think Steven's playing a pretty big part of all this. As it's now 7-0, Cowboys up over the Bengals. Mark, you are right. Like, if they are waiting, it's, as they say they are, it's bad business. Also from Mark, can't believe JJ thinks UDFAs and rookies improve our team from last year. This is a joke. The center has a chance to be better than Biotish. It will take time. It's probably true. It's gonna take some time to make that work and develop it. Maybe by the end of the year it's better, but it might not be day one. It's a very good point, Mark. All right, 7-0 Cowboys up over the Bengals. Ecuador, man, who is Olivia rooting for? She better be rooting for the Cowboys. I'm going to be mad at my wife. Charlie Jones on the return gets stood up short of the 20 by Marquise Bell. It's a Monday night game, so Olivia will not be in the studio with us because it's her bedtime. But I have to buy her some more Cowboys gear that she now fits into because she's a toddler. She's going to be 3 by the time this game happens in real life. So you have to make it work. She better be cheering for the Cowboys. Every other week, Bengals are fine. No issues. Once every 4 years, Cowboys over Cincinnati. It's good for business. 1st and 10. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Drops back. Out route. Caught. A gain of 9. There's Mike Gesicki. They got the sleeve on for Burrow since he broke his wrist last year. I did turn injuries off, by the way, so no worries there on the Burrow side. 2nd and 1. Burrow play action throws, caught, first down, but not much more from Gesicki. Or to Gesicki. Some rare under center play action. I think we actually will see more of in real life for the Bengals, by the way. 1st and 10. We are 2 minutes to go here, give or take, in the first quarter. Burrow under center. Tight splits. Handoff. Zach Moss straight up the gut, and he picks up 15, 13, whatever it is. Huge gain from Zach Moss. From Mark. This is not the right one. Let's go to the next one. Mark put that one in there earlier. I figured it out. JJ is not signing Dak because although the rookie offensive line guys have a chance to be better, they won't be at first, and Dak will get killed. First, a quick slant, caught for minimal gain there by, I think it was Gesicki again. It's a clever thought. They're still going to put Dak out there, though. So you're not really saving anything by not paying him in the end. All right, back to the game. 2nd and, I think they lost. Does that say 11 or 9? I can't read. Who knows? Burrow, shotgun, looking, downfield, tipped, and falls incomplete. Oh, that was dangerous. I think it does say 9. 3rd and 9. The Bengals might want to run the ball a little bit more because the Cowboys cannot stop the run in the Madden Sims. Except against the Niners, though. They stopped the run kind of okay in that game. 3rd and 9. Burrow. Flush to his right. Rolling. Parsons takes him down. It's a sack for Micah Parsons. A huge loss. Burrow ran into the pressure. Huge play. Back inside the 30. That is the 14th sack for Micah Parsons this season. He's got 14 now, folks. There we go. Back, trying to get back on track to set the mark. Still, he had like a game of 3 in a row where it didn't go well. Punt is away. Turpin at his own 35 is going to get past the 40 and not a whole lot more. Maybe one more play to go here in the first quarter. We'll see if it's a completed pass or run, maybe. If it's incomplete, they got more time there, obviously. 1st and 10. Prescott going to go under center. Dowdle behind him. Tight splits here. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. It's a pass play. Slant dropped by Cooks. Big hit from Jermaine Pratt. 2nd and 10. Well, that's how you don't get to the final play of the first quarter when you drop the pass. Isaiah, there's no season, so I can't pay Lamb. We're doing individual sims. But yes, I would have paid Lamb already. Problem solved. 2nd and 10. Prescott looking, throwing off balance, dropped again by Brandon Cooks. 2 straight drops to open up this drive from Cooks. He caught the touchdown pass earlier, and then 2 consecutive drops. Sloppy passing offense early. 3rd and 10 now for the Cowboys. Trips right. Prescott drops back, tucking, running, and fumbles the ball. Bengals recover. Oh, Madden Dak, what are you doing? Why are you going like this and celebrating? You fumbled the football. What are you doing? Why? You didn't get the first down, and you fumbled. Why are you celebrating? Do you have a concussion? What is up with you? All right, this might be the final play of the first quarter. Mark, we'll get to your super chats as well here in a moment. I honestly thought we'd have 1 play and then we would get to the end of the quarter, but we've had 3, and we're going to have at least 4th. Midfield ball for the Bengals after a Dak fumble like an idiot. Moss gets rocked up the middle. That will be the final play of the first quarter after a gain of 3. You can get the Chat Sport or the Cowboys NFL Draft Tap by going to chatsports.com/Cowboys Draft Tap. By the way, we're pausing the sim. Don't worry. Go to chatsports.com/Cowboys Draft Tap. Get yours today. That link will be in the comment section and the description of today's show. That's chatsports.com/Cowboys Draft Tap. Rapid fire here on Mark's Super Chats. You don't want to sign him long-term to a $55 million a year deal. Want to get his leg broke, LOL. See, JJ and Steven are smart. We just don't see it, Tom. Appreciate that, Mark. It's quite funny. I do appreciate the attempt at humor and what has been a not fun season there. A second Super Chat from Mark as well. Tom, what's the real story on our rookie wide receiver? That's Ryan Flournoy. All right, he's doing incredible. For this October, 2 years in a row. I need the truth, Tom. There's been no real contact. He's fast. He'll make some plays for you, but I got to see him do it in camp in the preseason before I totally buy into the hype. Good so far. Long way to go. All right, back to the sim. Appreciate your super chats there, Mark. You're very kind. 2nd and 7. Sip this here. Burrow in empty. He does love empty. Cowboys bring the house. Quick one is caught. First down. Mike Gesicki heavily involved in this one. His 4th catch, I believe, of the game. 1st and 10. Burrow in the shotgun. I think that's Chase Brown to his left. They're going to motion Brown out wide now. Late adjustments here. Micah's lined up way, way wide. Downfield, dropped. Oh, he had T. Higgins. Had 4 drops in the first quarter and 30 seconds today. 1 by the Bengals, 3 by the Cowboys. A little sloppy Monday Night Football action, apparently. 2nd and 10, just past the 40. Burrow hands it off to Zach Moss, gets to the edge, up the side, and doesn't get the first down. I thought for sure he was going to have that. You just run the ball for the Bengals. The Cowboys can't stop you. 3rd and inches. With the ball at the first down marker somehow still. Burrow in the shotgun. It's a handoff to Chase Brown. Right up the gut, and he gets the first down and more. 1st and 10 Bengals. Ugly. Ugly. 1st and 10 now for Cincinnati. 4:40 to go here in the first half. There's Zach Taylor, the proper head coach. No Dan Quinn looks like Ron Rivera this week. Burrow drops back to pass, and that one was just missed. Joe Stone says unrealistic. It's a throw he makes normally, so yeah, I kind of agree. I don't know. This game's kind of annoying because it just like decides when it's going to be an incomplete pass. And like they just aren't close. It's like, he just missed him. No, it was off within 10 yards. Burrow drops back to pass. Downfield, seam shot caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase. Was DeMarvion Overshown? Oh, Jamar Chase is frozen. God. I mean, why do you have DeMarvion Overshown trying to carry Jamar Chase downfield? Of course that's what's going to happen. All right, quickly here on the Super Chat menu, $20 for a shot, $50 for the beer bong, or a tortilla slap, your choice. $100 for the bong, slap, or shot combo. If you want to give Stone a free PTO day, it's $300 to play college football 25. I already got mine for $250. Extra point time for Evan McPherson. This to tie the football game up at 7s. He delivers. So the Cowboys and Bengals tied at 7. Dak found Brandon Cooks for a touchdown on the opening drive of the Cowboys offense, and he fumbled it. And the Bengals got the ball at midfield. I don't know if you have an MVP right now for the Cowboys, which I guess makes sense because you're tied, but no one's earned it yet. Turpin nearly took one to the house last week, was tackled at the 2. A high, short kick by McPherson. From the 8-yard line, Turpin is going to get past the 25, so it's a worthwhile return to about the 29. So fresh off a fumble and weird celebration after it, where he was pounding his chest like he did something good. I don't know if maybe Jamar Chase still is frozen in the end zone too. He did the thing again too, by the way. I wasn't on, but I timed it up perfectly that time too. All right, Prescott going to go under center here with Rico Dowdle, the I-form back. Prescott downfield, got a man, it's Lamb. A gain of 12, maybe 11 on that one, so a positive opening play on this drive. It does kind of look like Burrow, but like also an older Burrow somehow. 1st and 10 from the 40. So it was a gain of 11 then, I think, for Lamb. Prescott, all day, downfield, and I thought that was right at Lamb, right? Wasn't that like right at him? Sometimes I can't tell like with where the ball target is. Then like all Lamb had to do was put his hands out and catch it. I don't know. I mean, maybe I can't tell, but incomplete pass either way, so it'll impact the stats properly. Been enough drops, I guess. Well, let's just blame that one on Dak. 2nd and 10. Prescott off balance, got a man, and upended, hit hard is Brandon Cooks. 3rd and short now coming up here. Third and 1. Teleporting handoff. 1st down for Rico Dowdle. Everyone drink at home. Brandon said Lamb didn't catch that because we haven't paid him yet. I love it. Dowdle, that stretch play, the ball doesn't get to him. It teleports. How is that a thing? God, it's so dumb. Pistol set for Deuce Vaughn. Prescott, downfield. Caught. Ferguson. 1st and 10. Cowboys marching after the turnover earlier. Dak fired up. Shotgun set again. 2 left, 2 right. Dowdle back in the football game. Prescott looking. Throwing off balance with a weird shot put throw. That animation may throw it like that? What in the Hollywood actor throwing a football was that? Which, by the way, it shouldn't surprise us that Hollywood actors can't throw a ball. They're all theater kids. They're not athletes. 2nd and 1. Deuce Vaughn. Play action. Prescott seam shot. Caught. Tolbert inside the 5. I don't know if that ball was actually caught by Tolbert or if it teleported below him somehow. That didn't look right from an animation perspective either. 1st and goal from the 4. This should take us down to the 2-minute warning. If they snap it with 3, 2, 1, 2-minute warning. Cowboys going to avoid the bad clock management? They can't screw it up this time. Prescott, 1st and goal. I would run the ball and bleed some clock here, honestly. That's a throw. Prescott, end zone, caught, Cooks, touchdown. I guess that works too. By the way, the hitch route is unstoppable in the red zone somehow. Like the defenders always fall back. Doesn't make any sense. Cooks has 2 touchdowns already in this one. He was wide open. That was way too easy. Spam your TDs for me in the comments section after the Brandon Cooks touchdown. Damian Wilson sighting. We've seen him all year. Kick is up and good. 14-7. Paranormal? No, that is not true. Just Steelers fans who want to get CeeDee Lamb. 14-7. Cowboys are up. Bengals get the ball here. And the Cowboys start with the ball, right? In the game, they start with the ball. So the Bengals have a chance to go 2 for 1 here. Now remember, clock management is terrible. It's bad. They don't know how to do it. It's worse than it is in real life. So we could see the Bengals bungle this, which is, the bungle is a slur, but I'm going to use it here because I'm not cheering for them. Kick is away, Aubrey. And that is going to be a touchback from Charlie Jones. So ball at their own 25. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. All 3 timeouts for Cincinnati. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I mistimed it. There it is. That was off. I got to get the timing down perfectly. I feel bad when I get it wrong. All right. Bengals football. Burrow. Shotgun set. Drops back. Has some time. Downfield. Dropped. That doesn't make any sense physically. He teleported forwards and then backwards all at once. I don't get it. Make it make sense to me. So 2nd and 10. That's like the 5th drop of this game, by the way. It's been sloppy as hell. At least it's consistently sloppy. Burrow, shotgun set, drops back, seam play, dropped again. It's drop city. 3rd and 10. Zach Taylor is right to be frustrated. Oh my God, they're going to get the ball back and do their stupid clock management. Oh no. 3 tight ends. Bengals want to run the football here. Bleed clock. Zach Moss up the middle. Almost got the first down. They don't. They pick up 8. Cowboys call timeout, and now, folks. Oh my God, they're gonna screw this up. I can already tell. They're gonna screw it up. They always screw it up. They always do. All right. Punt team on here. I think it's still Brad Robbins, by the way. Might lose his job. Turpin from inside his own 35 gets past the 40 and not a whole lot else. Cooks, 7 targets, 2 drops, 4 catches for 33 yards and 2 scores. I guess that works technically. So 1st and 10. Prescott in the shotgun here. They're going to totally adjust the play, go empty personnel. From the 41, Prescott has time, takes a shot play, caught by Tolbert, and he's out of bounds. The clock will stop. 2 timeouts, 1:30 to go. I think that's 1:30, 35. There's time left, and the ball deep in Bengals territory. Is this a Jalen Tolbert game? Every couple of weeks, he just plays out of his mind. 1st and 10. From the 31. Deuce Vaughn left to Prescott. This is where they do something stupid and bleed 30 seconds off the clock. Prescott out route to Ferguson, who doesn't get out of bounds, or did he? No, the clock will run. Gotta get out of bounds. It is 1st and 10 at the 20. You have 2 timeouts. You're in the red zone. Maybe they won't bungle the clock. They're going empty personnel. Quads left. Tolbert, the single receiver, right. Prescott over the middle. Drag route caught by Ferguson inside the 10. There's less than a minute to go. Go tempo or call a timeout. Don't you dare get 2 plays off here. You need to get at least 3 real plays. God, they're not calling a timeout. 30 seconds left in the half. Score touchdown. Come on. Prescott. End zone. Touchdown, Tolbert! They didn't bungle the clock that time. They still have 2 timeouts they don't need. But touchdown, Dallas. 14 unanswered following a Dak fumble from Prescott in the passing game. Spam those TDs. Cam Taylor-Britt got worked on that play. Totally ran the wrong way. It's a Tolbert game. Who saw that one coming? I love it. Kick is up and good. It is 21-7. And the Bengals have time. All 3 timeouts. About 30 seconds here. Can they get into field goal range, go 2 for 1? We shall see. Cowboys have all the momentum as well, which is, I think, kind of a somewhat weird factor in the game, but which means you can't onside kick it. I forget who it was pointed it out. 21-7, Cowboys lead over Cincinnati. Charlie Jones again back deep for the return here for the Bengals. Kick is away and brought out from the goal line by Jones. Jones to the 20 and doesn't get really much more than that. Didn't catch who made that tackle. With 30 seconds left, Bengals offense is now down by 2 scores. They have to bomb it. They have to push it downfield. Did the thing again, by the way. Every time. Every damn time. Make it make sense. All right, 1st and 10. Burrow under center. It's a run play. And Parsons stops him. They had about 20 seconds left of time in all 3 timeouts. And we're just going to go to halftime. By the way, there's no play I hate more than the run play to end the half. You don't get anything. Your best case is you get 15, 20 yards and half's over. Or you fumble and you screw yourself out of points. I hate that play. I hate that play. Especially when the opposing team can't stop the clock enough. All right, you can get the Cowboys NFL Draft Hat over at chatsports.com/Cowboys Draft Hat. Link will be in the comment section and the description of today's show. It is a little 3D effect on the hat, so you'll want to click the link and make sure you get a good feel for it. Link will be in the comments and the description of today's show. It's chatsports.com/Cowboys Draft Hat. As we get set up here for the second half of action, we haven't had any of the big-time supers. So the first 20 is 2 shots. The first 50 is 2 beer bongs or 2 tortilla slaps or 1 of each. First 100, 2 of everything. And if we get a 300, I guess Chris also gets a PTO day. Well, no, that's a specific boss set one. I actually can't promise that one. I cannot promise that one. Just a regular PTO day for Stone to play CFB 25, which hopefully is better than Madden. This game, if that game sucks, I will be in jail for burning down EA Studios. Why is BJ Hill on kick return coverage? Who sets these damn lineups? They don't put defensive tackles out there. Like, what are they doing? So badly designed. Kick is away. Jones doesn't even get to the 20. Also, the player models are still weird. Burrow walks around like he's got 40 pounds off his chest. Like, they're not, I don't know, just bad designs. All right, Burrow, shotgun. A little late. 1st and 10. Got to remember that I'm actually seeing it's like a half-second delay. Got to time it up earlier. All right, Bengals must get 7. Down by 14 here in the second half. Burrow, quick one, caught by Gesicki, but only for a yard. Second and 9. Burrow in the shotgun. Zach Moss to his right. The Bengals have run the ball well, but they haven't run the ball enough. Burrow. Downfield to nobody. Incomplete. 3rd and 9. Scott with the $20 super chat. So I will need the shot glass there. And the booze itself. 3rd and 9. Burrow in the shotgun, drops back to pass, looking, under pressure, throws off balance, defies physics, but only picks up 4. Chase Brown taken down by Jordan Lewis We'll get to Scott's super chat here as well. In the sim pizza time, the Cowboys are 10-2. I know, right? It's unrealistic. 10-2. Go figure. We're in week 14, by the way. Punt team is on. Turpin fair caught at his own 35-yard line. 21-7, third quarter. Cowboys up. Dak Prescott come back out on offense. Too early. I'm going to time it up one of these days. One of these days. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys offense here. A touchdown would pretty much ice this. Bengals offense had one drive. Prescott drops back all day. Downfield, incomplete, threw it to nobody. Bad throw. Bad throw. From Scott, 2 shots for 20. Let's go. Hopefully the real-life Tolbert can look like Madden Tolbert. Madden Tolbert's been stupid good. He's just making a bunch of plays left and right. I need to buy more of this. Remind me this weekend. Prescott, handoff. Dowdle picks up 4, I think. So 3rd and long coming up here. Cheers to you, Scott. Appreciate it, my friend. Everyone spam Scott in the comments. Ooh. 3rd and 6. Prescott. Downfield. Incomplete. Overshot Jalen Tolbert. Punt time coming up here. I'd assume a punt. Some sloppy play from both teams today. Brian Anger running like he was carrying something for a second. Who runs out there like this? Anger's punt is away. He's had some shanks this year. This one's is a great one. Jones inside his own 10. Barely gets past the 15. Jordan Lewis on the tackle. Burrow walking out there with something on his chest. Just, like, that's not how people walk. Like, how is it? I don't know. They're bad at doing animations. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Trying to stay alive in this one. Oh, I missed. I wasn't paying attention. I missed it. That's on me. That's on me. Burrow in the shotgun. Burrow flushed. Parsons giving chase. Ooh, incomplete pass. I thought that was going to be a fumble. By the way, that animation where they kind of spin the wrong way and then throw like this, I hate. Nobody throws like that. That's not how people throw the ball. Pressure from Parsons, 2nd and 10. Burrow under center. Someone called him Sleepy Joe. Zach Moss picks up 3 on that one. Bengals offense has been asleep. They're embarrassing you, Stone. Yeah, Bengals have not beaten the Cowboys in a little bit. 3rd and 7. Burrow in the shotgun. They got to get a first. Downfield, and he missed him. I don't think Chase came out of that route properly, but doesn't matter. It's another punt. This has been like the least crisp game we've had in the Sims. Just like, it's not the defense making plays, it's the offense failing to make plays. Punt is away, and that's a high, short, shitty punt. Got to the 50. Terrible punt. Maybe that is realistic. Brad Robbins was not a good punter this past year. He is probably going to get cut. Would not surprise me. But the new rosters didn't bother with the undrafted free agent punter. Go figure. So 1st and 10 Cowboys. Ball in Bengals territory. Great field position here to potentially at least try to ice this game. They're going heavy personnel, a fullback, 2 tight ends. Ezekiel Elliott gets the handoff. Zeke up the middle, gets 9 on that one. 2nd and 1. There's Malik Hooker celebrating the one tackle he made. from the 40. Got to get to the 39. Dowdle. Play action from Prescott. Dak has all day. Throws across his body, and it's reeled in by Tolbert. Or by Lamb, who I think went Stretch Armstrong extendo arms. That is an unrealistic catch. A throw the quarterback would never make. And I think defied physics, all of it. None of that made sense at all. None of that made sense. 1st and 10 at the 35 now. Dak barks out some play calls. Going to motion a receiver back out wide. Prescott, pitch route, caught by Fergie, picks up 7. Second and 3. There's Mozzie Smith. He's done nothing this year. By the way, Oso Odighizuwa has like 8 tackles this year. He's done nothing. I guess DTs are bad in this game. At least not good enough. 2nd and 3. Prescott downfield. Tolbert again. Inside to the 6. It's a Jalen Tolbert game again. 1st and goal Cowboys. Prescott a dart on a skinny post. Type in those ones. I should have been tracking Jalen Tolbert's stats this year. He's had like 3 games where he's popped over 100 for some reason. Cowboys going to go empty personnel. 1st and goal from outside the 5. Thought it was a bad spot. Prescott looking, throwing. Tolbert or Cooks is taken down at the 2. Close for Brandon Cooks. Does not get in. Would have been his 3rd TD of the game. 2nd and goal. They're going to go heavy personnel. Is it a Zeke touchdown? He's only got 2 this year. Handoff, Lipke, he's in! Dives for good measure. It's a Cowboys blowout. Lipke scores 28-7 Dallas. Spam your TDs. That's the 2nd or 3rd score this year for Lipke. Extra point coming up as a reminder. $20 for a shot. 50 for 2 beer bongs or a tortilla slap. 100 for all 3. And if you want to give Stone a free PTO day like I got from Anthony McMillan, it's 300 for him as set by the bosses. I guess they just don't like you as much, or maybe it's because you're new, whatever. Get those supers in as the Cowboys lead the Bengals 27-7 here. Kick is up and good. Yeah, Ecuador man says they blew out San Francisco and Cincinnati. Not realistic. It's just not. Blowing out the Giants, very realistic. Also kind of, you didn't blow out the Ravens, took care of business there, I guess, is probably better. You also blew out the Lions, too. Won that game by 2 scores. Not realistic. Got smashed by Houston, I guess. Kick is away. Brought out. Jones, 2 yards deep. And gets the 24. They did beat the Bengals last time with Cooper Rush. Remember, that came in September. And in September, the Bengals are bad. They are not a good team. It's after September that they wake up. They are like, 2-8 with Burrow under center in September? It's like shockingly bad. So, late season team. This is December. They're going to be good in December if Burrow's healthy. They're going to go under center. 3 tight ends here, and it's a handoff to Zach Moss. Nothing says let's be aggressive like a 1st and 10 run down by 21 in the late 3rd. Nothing says it quite like that. 2nd and 9. Sim's going great. This team is going to lose their first playoff game with the Sim. I am convinced of it. Burrow in empty. Corrals a bad snap. Seam play. Caught. Big gain. T. Higgins just shy of midfield. First time we've said Higgins' name today. They're going to get the bye. They're going to draw like the 49ers and lose. I know it's what's going to happen. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. Scared of it. 1st and 10. They're going to go empty personnel. Pressure coming. Burrow throws. Incomplete. Now, that one seemed like a realistic incompletion. Pressure was coming, missed his man. Not the nobody with pressure in his face, missed by 10 yards incompletions. That was one of the more realistic completions I think I've seen in this game. Or ball on target, receiver just doesn't put his arms out for it, you know? That one felt realistic. Probably would have been out quicker, but it was a downfield play. Burrow, quick one to Gesicki. Gesicki picks up 7. It's been the Mike Gesicki show today for the Bengals, which is not a good sign. Is that 6 or 8 catches? Couldn't tell. 3rd and 3. Bengals going to go under center on what could be the final play of the third quarter if they even snap it. It's a stretch run to Moss, and Moss the first down and more past the 35. Fourth quarter coming up. Type in those 4s. And remember, you can get the official NFL draft hat from our friends over at Fanatics by going to chatsports.com/Cowboys draft hat. Link will be in the comments section and the description of today's show. That's chatsports.com/Cowboys draft hat. Make sure you check out that link today. It'll be in the comments and the description of today's show. Fourth quarter set to get going. There's a second left, which is dumb because the clock had stopped for some reason, so they did that stupidity. 210 passing yards today for the Cowboys offense. The Bengals have run the ball great. Everything else has been bad for them. 1st and 10. Bengals probably in 4-down territory here. Burrow now going from left to right. Shotgun, 3 left, drops back. Burrow downfield, incomplete to Gesicki. It's a sloppy game from the Bengals offense. Second and 10. Stone, are you in shambles? A little bit? Burrow drops back. Downfield. Caught that time by Higgins to the 20. 28-7. Fourth quarter of action here. Cowboys, they score. Run the ball the next drive. Stop being dumb and throwing it. Up by 2 scores with 4 to go. Burrow, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, all tight. Moss the lone back. It's a pass play. Burrow flushed left. Off balance. Almost picked by Overshone. You could tell that throw was not a good decision by Burrow. So 2nd and 10 here. With 5:27 to play. Burrow going shotgun. Can he pull off a miracle? Can the Cowboys prevent a choking collapse? It's a quick throw caught for a terrible spot. They said no gain there. I thought that was forward progress, but maybe not. Geno Stone did not like the spot. So the Bengals will try again. 3rd and 10. Burrow in the shotgun. Under pressure. Micah, ball's out. It's a fumble. Bengals recover. It's a forced fumble recovered by Cincinnati. And now it's 4th and 21 where the Bengals have to go for it. A field goal makes a 3-score game a 3-score game. I don't know what Orlando Brown's doing. He's blocking the wrong way. A second sack for Micah. He's up to 15 now on the season. And the record potentially back in play. Bengals got to get to the 10. 4th and 21. Burrow has time. Looking, throwing, end zone. Dropped in the end zone. Burrow threw the touchdown pass and Higgins dropped it. Wow. I'm laughing at Stone. It's a great throw and play by Burrow, and Higgins just drops it in the back of the end zone. Unbelievable. Just late. Matt and Mike, run the ball. Don't be stupid. Run the ball here. Prescott going to go under center. Hand off to Dowdle. Dowdle protecting that football is going to get 3. So Mike is going to have 15 sacks now. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think there is a real chance the Cowboys will have locked up the number 1 seed by the final week of the year. We're starting Trey Lance in that game. We're starting Trey Lance and Deuce Vaughn and Flournoy and all the not good players. It's going to be fun. Or the backups, I should say. Hand off to Dowdle. He's going to get a loss of 1 there. But I will play Micah Parsons if he's in range of the sack record. I will do it. The fictional sack record. He's at 15. He's got a couple games left. He needs like another 3-sack game. 3rd and 8. Let's see if the Cowboys will drop back to pass. Prescott throwing incomplete. Now that one I think was a missed throw, and I think the target marker was off on that one, like from where it actually hit, which makes me think that maybe those like far side angles, it's just actually is a bad throw versus what like it looks like for us. So a very quick 3 and out from the Cowboys offense, and Brian Anger will have to punt. Why didn't you bleed more clock there, Madden Mike? What you doing, buddy? Probably doesn't matter, but punt is away. Jones from inside his own 25. Terrible blocking and a great tackle made there. I think that was Leofau. Maybe it was Damian Wilson. I couldn't quite tell the number. So the Bengals, technically alive, but seems unlikely. 1st and 10. There it is again. Every time. The animations are so lazy. It's embarrassing. Burrow. Downfield. Got a wide open man. Mike Gesicki inside the 20 and taken down at the 15. How do you forget about him? He's been their best playmaker. No one within 20 yards, and the Bengals are now inside the 15. No huddle. Less than 3 to go. Burrow, shotgun, looking, end zone, incomplete. Higgins was wide open again, and he didn't get his feet in bounds, or it might have been Gesicki there. This game might be rigged against the Bengals, man. Drops, receivers not staying in bounds. What are they doing? 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to totally change the play call. Everyone's flipping sides here, which I don't blame them. The math is not mathing. There's too many guys left. Burrow underneath, caught by Higgins. He picks up 4. 3rd and 6. That was a Charlie Jones sighting. I thought he caught the touchdown pass. Did he not? I thought that was Jones. I don't know who it was then. Burrow, 3rd and 6. All day. And now there's some pressure. Sidearms. And not a first down. Jones did not get it. 4th and 1 from the 3. I think the clock is going to stop with 2:07. Why'd they even show McPherson like he was going to come kick the field goal down by 3 touchdowns? What are you doing, Madden? Burrow barking out signals. Higgins, 2 tight ends. I think that's Gesicki and Sample. Chase. And looks like Zach Moss. Goal line set. Burrow throws. Incomplete! How was that not caught? They looked right. 2 guys were wide open. Wish there were replays here. So Dallas stands strong again on defense. Bengals are bungling this one. 28-7. Well, now you're back to your own 3, though, is the tricky bit. Run, run, run. Don't even throw it. Make the Bengals burn their meaningless timeouts here. Don't take a sack in the end zone. Dak, this will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Hand off to Elliott. Elliott is going to get... They gave him 3. I don't think he got 3. we'll see where it's spotted. They gave him 3 somehow. Bengals have all 3 timeouts. Full house set for Dowdle. Handoff. Dowdle is going to pick up 2. See, I thought he got more than 2 there, so they kind of balance it out sometimes. Yeah, Ecuador, man, no replay. I don't know why. You'd think they would have replays. It would add to the presentation effect, but it's Madden. 3rd and 5. Oh, boy, the Cowboys are in a shotgun set here for Prescott. Bengals did not call a timeout, by the way, which is interesting. Prescott, handoff, Dowdle, first down in ball game. Cowboys going to win 28-7. Bengals had their chances, Stone. They couldn't catch a cold. Poor performance from the Bengals as the Madden run continues. Dallas will improve to 11-2, a 3-game lead in the NFC East with 4 games to play. They have the tiebreakers in the NFC East already locked up. 3 of the Eagles' losses have come in the division. Or sorry, only 1 of them. So not actually locked up yet. I take that back. Not actually locked up yet. If they lose again, they would get caught in the tiebreaker. Next week, the Cowboys have the Panthers, and we would not know what the Eagles' outcome is because they play the Steelers after the Cowboys play. So there is a chance that next week the Cowboys can clinch the NFC East, but they won't know until that game is done. Who was the Cowboys' Week 14 MVP? Jalen Tolbert, right? Got to be Tolbert. The Bengals get the MVP for the Cowboys. That might be a viable option there. I would argue as well. So let me know who the Cowboys' Week 14 MVP was in the comments of today's show.